Now, narrative is the essential foundation for your life because narrative tells you what context you're living in, what the rules of life are, how life works, what it's all about. You've got to get your story straight. You've got to find the story that you believe. And that's why narrative today is, there is war against narrative, and every narrative is being tested no matter what it is. There's a lot of pressure on the narrative to dismantle it, take it apart. And you know, this pressure is not all bad because you need to know that your foundation is rock solid and that what you believe, you really believe what you believe, and what you believe is really the truth. It's an adequate story that explains this place that we're all in and our place in it. So where do we start to build the narrative for our life? Well, I've been pondering this for months, and I thought, you know, it doesn't matter what your religion is, it doesn't matter what your culture is, doesn't matter if you are born with lots or with a little. One thing is a common experience shared by every human on this planet. Not just the humans, but all the other forms of life all around us. We all share one thing. And I wrote a script about that one thing, and I'd like to share this video with you. I pitched it to our Media Light staff and students, and I invited them to join me and make a series of videos, and I've chosen the best one, and I want to show it to you right now. It's 2 minutes long.
As humans, we gaze into the vastness of the night sky, seeking our purpose and meaning. But to arrive there, we need a starting point. One absolute, universal truth. Here's one. We are all creatures. From the tiniest to the grandest, we've all been made by someone else. We opened our eyes, and we were here. This is true for all living things on Earth. A lineage stretching back through ancient times, leading us to the beginning, where we finally discover the one who began it all, the Maker, by whose work the first creation drew the breath of life. Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth. This one truth unites all living beings. We can't know who we are until we accept what we are. Creatures made in the image of God. Discovering purpose begins with humility and gratitude to our Maker for the gift of our life. That's a secure starting point.
So for me, that's the bedrock concept. We're all creatures. Every animal, every form of life that we'll ever encounter, ourselves included on this planet, is not an original. And we had nothing to do with our own existence. Nobody asked us about our birth. We were just given the gift of life. So the real question is, well, what should be the posture of a created being toward the one who created you? Whether that's your parents or whether you keep going back through all the created beings who created, and we get back to the original being. And we have to look in the skies into the face of our Creator God. What is the appropriate posture of created things toward their Creator? I've got ideas, and I bet you do too. So let's start our discussion. I would love to hear what you think about that question. What should our posture be? I think it's the foundation thought as we look to build the narrative about our life. That narrative starts with, I'm a creature. I was created by someone else. If this video has been helpful to you, would you hit that subscribe button so that we can continue to build this relationship between us, and I can keep sending you the videos. You'll never miss a one. And also, if you think this would be helpful for someone else, would you pass it on and share it to somebody else? Let's invite our friends together in this year so that we can all become grounded.